Tekashi 6ix9ine, fresh out of prison, and I know exactly what he should do next. Run for president. Now, I know you're thinking, how could he be president with all that stupid shit on his face, or that dumb hair, or lack of political experience? He's a fraud. He wasn't even part of that gang. He just used them to sell an image to the public to gain power. Not so crazy now, is it? Seriously. Not only could he do it, he'd be perfect. He'd unite the whole country. Think about it. A Mexican midget with an LGBTQ haircut, an Asian name from a black neighborhood. He's the Thanos glove of oppression. You want to unite red and blue? He was blood and Crip, and neither. He employs black women, puts gang members in jail. He lived in the gayest neighborhood in America. I mean, no one supports gay rights more than 6ix9ine, hence the name. Look, he said it himself.
You know how many people I told suck my dick? I done went to LA, told niggas suck my dick. I went to Texas, told niggas suck my dick. Florida, suck my, I went to everywhere in the world, then told niggas to suck my dick.
Does that sound like a homophobe to you? He upholds liberal values. You can't spell Democrat without rat. But he also considers Republicans too. He's a strong gun rights activist. His relationship with God is unmatched. He supports a strong economy. He even built a wall around a Mexican. He'd be a great president in this time specifically. We're dealing with a shelter in place and he's leading by example. And trust me, this isn't the first virus he's had to deal with. This guy has experience. And how did he get in the first place?
I went to everywhere in the world, then told niggas to suck my dick.
I know what you're thinking. He's not qualified, right? Donald Trump was an anomaly. You still need real expertise to succeed in your field these days. You can't just get by on hype and celebrity. You're right. You want to get people out of jail, you got to be a lawyer. Or at least have taken the bar, not that bar. To be a successful international business, you have to make serious money. To patent Taco Tuesday, you gotta at least be Mexican. To have a $1 billion lipstick brand, you should at least be born with lips. To start an alcohol brand, you should at least have some experience making alcohol. To sell out the Staples Center for a boxing match, you should at least be boxers, right? To criticize American politics, society, and culture, you gotta be a citizen or have at least lived here a long time. Bare minimum, you gotta know about the news. To be one of the highest value tech IPOs in history, you should at least own some tech, right? To be a climate change expert, you should at least graduate high school. To have a successful fashion brand, you should at least know fashion. To be a leading voice on black issues, you should at least be black, right? To be the victim of a hate crime, you should at least be the victim of a hate crime. To be an advisor to the president, you should at least have some experience in politics. To be a feminist, an opponent of the patriarchy, you should at least work in an industry that's not entirely fueled by the objectification of women from the fucking patriarchy. And to teach comedy, you should at least be a comedian. Now you see, Tekashi 6ix9ine is the most famous rapper for the same reason Donald Trump is the president. And that's because we no longer live in an era of credibility, qualifications, or talent. No, there's a new currency that dictates success today. Clout. And Trump and Tekashi are clout. They have an unbelievable ability to garner attention. And in the age of social media, attention, whether good or bad, is the only requirement for victory. The marketplace is dominated by clicks and shares, and as a result, we don't always get the best person for the job. We just get the person that grabs the most attention. And maybe that's what we deserve. We're a society that demands to be entertained every moment of the day for free. This is what we ask for. When you want a circus, you exalt the clowns. So enjoy the show.